So current payment systems are outdated. Credit card fees are really high. Typically, it's 3% plus 30 cents, which make it uneconomic for payments of less than $1 or so. Credit card fraud and chargebacks cost businesses a ton of money. Regional locks restrict who your customer's base can be. And yeah, so an example of this is YouTube. They're just kind of working around these limitations. They hold all your earnings until you reach a certain threshold, and then once you reach the threshold, you can cash out. But even then, the settlement times are very slow. Zach gave this example earlier. The New York Times, I'm sure everyone's had this experience. You find an article you like on social media, you go to New York Times, and you're ambushed with advertisements on the left and the right. You get halfway down to your article, and then you're hit in the face with a pop-up asking you for a $100 subscription, when you really only want to read the last few lines of your article. Candy Crush, in order to engage with their premium content, they make you buy their in-game currency. This creates a high barrier of entry for a user to become a paying customer of the app. Creates a lot of friction, and the user's not a winner as well as the business in this situation. Online payments today remind me of surfing the web in the 90s, where you load pixel by pixel by pixel. Everyone knew change was inevitable, and faster days are upon us. And money is the same way today. Businesses have worked around these annoyances, limitations, and created business models around current payment online solutions. But we have to ask, what does the ideal payment solution look like? For YouTube, it's instant payouts for creators. By the second, by the cent. Capital is no longer frozen, and smaller creators can reinvest quickly into their own business. Just think about how much growth is unlocked just in that little aspect without capital being frozen.
Everyone just got 1/10 of a cent, just like that.
The New York Times, pay 25 cents for a premium article. Consumer, directly to creator. Candy Crush would replace its in-game currency with cost-effective micropayments. This lowers the barrier of entry for a user to become a paying customer, reducing the friction, and the user's not locked into that in-game currency. Handcash is where money goes live. I'm talking about a frictionless experience with more freedom and unlocking the potential of money on the internet. Handcash is a money streaming platform that gives users and apps the ability to move money freely on the internet, triggering payments from within applications with modern cloud computing and world-class security. We're on the precipice of the biggest breakthrough in online payments since PayPal, and I'd argue it's even bigger. So what does streaming money actually mean, and what does it actually look like? Handcash is the only platform in the world to be able to have payments of a thousandth of 10,000th of a penny. It's so small it's hard to even understand. With payment seeds of half a second, the ability to scale to millions, if not billions of users, and the ability to send payments up to 1,000 people at once. There's been so many attempts at this with big money just throwing at random solutions, whether it's the Lightning Network with BTC or it's Libra Coin by Facebook. Nobody's has accomplished what Handcash has right here in this platform. And so Zach's been doing it all day. I'm going to give it a shot. So this is a simple little web page I made to prep for this, and I connected my own wallet to this application, and this app has the power to stream money directly to all of you. So I'm just kind of spamming this button right now. I don't know, whoever signed up is getting a few cents. But that's what streaming money means, is it's the free flow of money throughout the internet with no barriers. So how does this happen? Handcash is a fintech company that leverages the best aspects of blockchain to deliver an unprecedented user experience. And I'm talking about instant, borderless payments that settle, great security, really cheap transactions. Handcash is also integrating with USDC coin, which is a dollar peg coin. We believe our payment rails, payment technology stands on its own, and its success isn't determined by an asset going up. There's no new technology that's ever been invented that success is determined on whether people are speculating on it or not. And Handcash is no different. So that's the reason why we're integrating stablecoins into our platform, because our success isn't determined on number go up. Handcash offers a suite of tools for apps and users to connect to the streaming economy. This is the Handcash wallet, and it's the interface where users create accounts, they receive payment notifications, they can manage connected apps, and most importantly, manage their money. So Handcash for businesses. We offer the development tools, dashboards, everything you need to connect to the streaming economy. We're able to integrate with anything from an IoT device to a mobile application to a web app very quickly. I built this app in like an hour. The giveaway app, that is. Not Handcash. So Handcash Exchange is the money services part of the business where you can easily top up your wallet with a credit card. We're adding cash outs to bank accounts to make it easy for businesses to cash out profits and even users that get paid, as well as the ability to swap between BSV and USDC in the app. So we're fortunate to have a few early adopters enjoy some success. And a lot of them you're going to hear from later in the day, and some of them you've already heard from. Actually, another point, it's great to have these apps early on because we have a really fast iteration flow. We work with all these companies very intimately, and we're continuing to improve the onboarding and all the little things you think about. So we have a really strong network and ecosystem that has a great feedback loop already. So Haste Arcade, you're going to hear about a little bit later. So I won't go into too much detail, but it's powered by the Handcash wallet. All the micropayments you see in this arcade are handled by the Handcash app. And this is a great example of a new business model that we didn't even predict when we were creating the technology. The founders, Joe and Dan, just saw this and created this concept of instant leaderboard payouts. So I kind of want to pose the question, what kind of business models are we not thinking of like ILP that are going to open up when micropayments go mainstream? DuroDogs is powered by the asset layer that Jackson presented earlier, and this is a great example of the Handcash wallet managing and helping to facilitate digital asset transactions, whether it's trading, buying, anything you can think of. DXS is a micro trading application. You're going to hear from them later today as well. This is a good example of a traditional business, a trading application that has reinvented a business model based around micropayments and targeting different demographics. Pure Game is an online casino where users aren't locked into adding a big initial deposit. You can connect directly your Handcash wallet to the casino and play blackjack, and then instantly cash out, and your money's right in your Handcash wallet. So the app gallery is where users discover new applications in our growing ecosystem, and yeah. So Handcash is where money goes live, and I'd like to invite you to go to handcash.io and join the money streaming economy, and I hope to connect with you guys later. Thanks.
Wait, sorry.